Thank you. Namaste, sir. Thank you very much for this talk. It's been very enlightening and shocking, very sad. I am unvaccinated, sir. I will start with that. And I am fighting a battle to keep my 15-year-old away from getting vaccinated. There is endless coercion from school. Every day messages coming in. How many have you been vaccinated? This is Delhi. One school, the school teacher, one doctor even said, we'll not allow you to sit for exams if you don't get vaccinated. So I've had to file RTIs. What is the Supreme Court stand and High Court stand against, this sort of coercion by the school? This is illegal, I believe, sir. Do you have a comment on this first?
Yes,
we'll start with the legality of this.
Definitely, this is illegal. And last week only the Mumbai High Court has given a judgment. And the Mumbai also, Maharashtra also had this rule in the Maharashtra State Board that students will not sit in exam if they do not have a vaccination certificate. But the advocate Nilesh Oja and have won the case in Mumbai High Court. Now the ruling has come and that order has been reverted. And now they say that it is a voluntary only. So I think one High Court judgment should apply all India. If you want, I can send you the judgment, the circular.
Yes, thank you. So, sir, just going back to your, the start of your talk, some conclusions or possibly some directional ideas that I'm at least drawing is Sweden, no lockdowns and still lower death. Sri Lanka, Pakistan, Bangladesh, low vaccinations and lower deaths than even, say, India, which has high vaccination. Same with Africa. And while you're saying overweight and obesity is leading to high deaths, could we actually conclude that vaccinations are, I don't know, I mean, you're a doctor and I know you have to say some right things also.
I don't have to say anything at my stage in life. I can leave any job which I'm holding. I don't need a job also, so I can.
So the vaccinations and lockdowns seem to be causing more harm.
Yes. It
more spread of the virus.
It has caused much more harm. Crores of people have lost their jobs. And you see, Japan also did not have a lockdown. And you see, another interesting thing of Japan, I forgot to mention, Japan vaccination is very, very reasonable. They mention a whole information sheet they gave to each citizen who wants to get vaccinated, all the side effects, all the possible, everything. And they say that vaccination is voluntary. They inform all the citizens that vaccination is not compulsory and these are the side effects. And you know there will be no discrimination. If you guys just go to the website of Japan, there will be no discrimination if you don't take a vaccine. And if you see the last column, I forgot to mention, Japan has got a higher vaccination rate in spite of no coercion. So you see, the trust is gone. You see, if you are trying to use indirect methods, people lose trust in the.
That's correct, sir. And you remind me of Dr. J. Bhattacharya, who's signed has been the primary movers of Great Barrington Declaration. For the audience here who will be listening to this video, there's a beautiful video called 19 Months of COVID, What Happened, an interview by Hoover's Institution of Dr. J. Bhattacharya. All the viewers, please do watch it. He actually says that public health authorities around the world have to apologize to citizens of the world globally for how badly this has been handled and so on and so forth. Sorry, sir, for that deviation. Coming back.
Wonderful. Jay Bhattacharya, I'm also following him closely. And his friend, Martin Kulldorff, he had already also mentioned that in this pandemic, now I think I can open up with my strokes also. So this Martin Kulldorff mentions that in this pandemic, the public health principles have been thrown out of the window and the common man pushed under the wheels of the bus. And he says the public health and science has gone back 400 years in time. We have reached again the medieval period. The way you see natural immunity, they took so much 2 years to at least grudgingly admit there is something called natural immunity or after recovery, and which in a poor country like India can we afford? And why duplication? 80% of our children, or say 100% of population has been exposed. Why we spend money? We are losing lives from other communicable diseases. We don't have health services. We will be saving more lives if we just divert that, and then we don't know the side effects, long-term side effects.
Exactly, sir.
Imagine it is another very important thing which can be challenged technically. Why this? You are saying this is an experimental In experiment, you have a control group. If you give mass vaccination, where is the control group?
Yeah.
How do you know whether vaccine is working or it is the natural Omicron which has done the job?
Correct. There is these days a phrase, and everybody in America uses that, oh, my symptoms were mild because I'm double boosted and single boosted. How do they know? Nobody knows. There was an article, wonderful article, challenging this whole notion that everybody is using this. You know, and maybe the Omicron virus itself was mild. It's vaccination, I believe, in South Africa is 20% or something roundabout.
27%.
27%. And still the Omicron was mild with the large spread.
Yeah.
But in US and then India is parroting everything, showing no spine at all, this government. I love this government. I'm a big follower of Modi ji because everybody on TV, there is this big propaganda. And it's
Thank you, Rahul, for bowling those full tosses to me, because I also came with a straight bat. When I saw the channel, I said, yeah, this man has to go with a straight bat. So thank you for giving me those full tosses.
So, I mean, what is scary, sir, is that the large amount of populations, you know, the negative effects, and imagine the armed forces having gone through this. I mean, I'm scared to see the harm that might happen in 10 years.